Hey there, and welcome back to Career Growth and Coffee, your space for career inspiration and actionable advice. I'm your host, Jess McKenna, your career coach and your biggest cheerleader here at Acorn Avenue. This is the place where we talk all things career growth, from discovering your passions and building confidence to finding a work-life balance and landing that dream job. Whether you're looking to explore a new path, level up in your current role, or you just need a little inspiration, you're in the right place. Each week, I'll share tips, tools, and real-life stories to help you navigate your career with purpose and with confidence. Plus, we'll bring in guest experts and amazing people who have been where you are and have lessons to share. This isn't a one-sided conversation. I want to hear from you. If you have an idea for an episode or a question you'd love to have answered, or maybe a story to share, let's connect. You can find me at acornavenue.ca or on Instagram at acorn.avenue. Send me your ideas, and who knows, your topic might be the next one we cover. So grab your favorite cup of coffee, settle in, and let's make career growth a little more fun, one conversation at a time. Let's dive in. Hello. Welcome to episode number 3, Unlocking Professional Development. This is really that path to success. Let me ask you a question. What is your next step in your career? Maybe you're even eyeing a promotion, you're exploring a pivot, or you're just trying to reignite your passion for the work that you're doing now. Whatever your goal, professional development is like a secret weapon here. Today, we're going to dive into how you can leverage professional development opportunities to unlock that potential, to grow your confidence, and really create that path to lasting success. This episode is for the go-getters who know there's more out there and they're ready to take action. So grab your coffee, let's jump in. We're going to start with talking about why this matters. Why does professional development matter? Well, let's start with a simple truth. Professional development isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. It is the key to staying relevant, adaptable, and energized in a rapidly changing job market. So I like to tell stories about clients that I work with. Of course, I change the names and some of the details so that you don't know who I'm talking about, especially if you're local to me here in Fredericton. But I want you to know that you're not alone on this journey and that there are people out there experiencing the same situation as you or something very close to it. So let's talk about Sophie. Sophie works in marketing, and a few years ago, she noticed her industry was leaning heavily into digital trends. Rather than feeling overwhelmed, she leaned right in. She signed up for a local workshop on digital marketing. She started learning about SEO, so search engine optimization, and she took an online course on social media strategy. Fast forward to today, Sophie isn't just keeping up, she's leading her team. She's the head of her team, which is pretty cool. And it's because she was open to the idea of learning more and not having all the answers where she is now and making new connections. There is a key takeaway here. Professional development keeps you ahead of the curve, whether you're like Sophie in marketing, or you're a teacher integrating tech into the classroom, or an HR professional navigating new workplace policies. There's always more to learn. And that leads us to part 2, which is exploring professional development opportunities. So now that we've set that stage, let's explore where we can find these opportunities. And trust me, they're everywhere. You just need to know where to look. The first one is training programs and workshops. These are perfect for hands-on specific learning. So picture this, you attend a workshop on leadership strategies, and you walk away with actionable tools that you can apply the very next day. Often you can find these through local organizations or businesses in your area that host professional training. For example, here in Fredericton, the Chamber of Commerce, they often have workshops geared toward leadership and small business growth. We see that at Planet Hatch and through Ignite. We see it through the university or the college, where they offer extended learning opportunities, experiential learning opportunities. The options really are endless. It's about what you want to learn and how you want to get there. Number 2 are the online courses and webinars. These are game changers for busy professionals. Whether you want to master Excel or dive into project management, there are platforms like LinkedIn Learning and even YouTube that are great resources, and they don't have to break the bank. You want to block out an hour a week for online learning so that you have dedicated time on your calendar. And you want to pick a course that aligns with your career goals, say public speaking or time management, and you want to commit to it. Just make sure you're researching the source of your information, that you know this is a trusted expert, or again, with something like LinkedIn Learning, you know that they vet their experts on the platform. Online learning is a really great way to gain insight and stay ahead of the curve, as I mentioned, again, without having to commit full days or full weekends or even travel to courses or training programs. Number 3 would be industry conferences and networking events. Now, these double down in 2 areas because not only are you doing the learning, but you're creating that network, which you hear me talk about a lot. Imagine this, you're at a conference, you're sharing ideas with industry leaders and peers. So not only do you gain new insights, but you also leave with a pocket full of new contacts. For this, you want to make a list of upcoming conferences in your field. If you're in Fredericton, keep an eye on events like the New Brunswick Business Conference. It's a gold mine for local connections. But you want to make sure that, again, this is accessible to you, that this event would be meaningful, that you would get a lot out of it. Make sure to check their schedule and you're looking at what programs they're offering. Do those resonate with you? Are there experts there that you'd love to connect with? You have to think about it all because there is more of an investment here, both on financial side and on the time commitment side. Okay, part 3, tailoring development to your goals. Let's make this personal. Professional development is only effective if it's aligned to your goals. So for the first step, you really want to figure out those career objectives. I know I've mentioned this so far in every episode that I've covered, but you have to ask yourself, where do I want to be in a year, 5 years? Write it down. Goals create focus and clarity. So if you're an educator and you're wanting to integrate more technology in the classroom, you want to prioritize tools that are training you in Google Workspace or EdTech platforms. Again, it has to connect back to what you're looking to enrich, those skills that you're looking to build and broaden. So the second step here would be to choose aligned opportunities. You want to look for programs or courses that resonate with your aspirations. If you're aiming for leadership and training and mentoring should be at the top of your list, right? You're going to spend your time there first and really build those skills so that you can create action when you get back to the office. 3, seek mentorship. Here's the truth. You don't have to go it alone. You find a mentor who's already walked this path that you're on. They can offer guidance, support, and help you avoid the pitfalls that they might have encountered. You want to reach out to someone you admire. Maybe you want to do that on LinkedIn. You could write a simple, "I admire your career path and would love to learn from your experience." That can open the door to a meaningful conversation and connection. Maybe it's somebody you work in your office with, or maybe it's somebody who you meet at an event. There are so many ways to connect with others and learn from somebody who's even just a few steps ahead of you. They don't have to be miles and miles ahead on the path, but rather enough that they are able to give you advice and create connection through conversation. Okay, part 4 is embracing lifelong learning. This is about the mindset. Professional development isn't just about ticking boxes, okay? Here are the 5 courses I should take, tick, 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 done. It's really a lifelong journey of growth and exploration. You want to adopt that growth mindset and believe that every challenge is an opportunity to learn. When Sarah, let's say, one of my clients, was asked to lead a team project, she was very hesitant. But instead of declining, she embraced it as a growth opportunity. She didn't necessarily have the information she needed to take it on, but she turned to training opportunities. She took courses, quick online courses that allowed her to learn and apply as she went. The result? She didn't just complete the project. She discovered leadership skills that she didn't know she had. So where she thought she was learning project management skills, really she was learning how to inspire these team members and bring people together. There was so much more to it than she thought. You also want to stay curious. Maybe it's reading industry books or listening to podcasts like this one. Maybe it's joining professional groups or signing up for newsletters that show up to your email that are very specific to your industry and give you that insight. Curiosity keeps you learning, and it keeps it fresh and exciting. And I really want us to stop and celebrate those wins. This is something I remind clients often, because when you're in that mind frame of either finding a new career or leveling up, whatever it might happen to be, it's, getting to the next milestone and then the next one and then the next one, which is wonderful. I do want you to strive for more. But there's also an opportunity to stop and look back and realize how far you've come. With every new connection made, you're making progress. You really want to take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. Here's the thing. Professional development isn't just about climbing the career ladder. It's about stepping into the best version of you to live the life you want to live, to create more balance, to create those boundaries, to create joy and fulfillment in your work. So which one of these strategies do you think you'll try first? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Reach out to me on acornavenue.ca or on Instagram, my favorite place to hang out, at acorn.avenue, or even on LinkedIn. And remember, I'm here to support you every step of the way. If this episode resonated with you, please hit subscribe, leave a review, or share it with someone who needs a little inspiration today. Until next time, keep growing, stay curious, and of course, keep the ideas and coffee percolating. Cheers to your success.